So I was like, chatting with Chat GPT, and I was asking it about, you know, Soul Man. I don't know too much about history of Soul Man, but he had like 700 wives. My question was just curious, like, how did he manage them? Manage in the sense, like, how did he, you know, keep them happy? And I'm like, straightforward answer from Chat GPT was like, well, it's simple. He didn't. And I'm like, damn. It was all about power balance. It was all about power balance. Like those kings used to marry women of the different nation just so they can have more power, more forming more alliance and stuff like that. And it just feels so depressing because it's like, well, what about those 699 women? I mean, like a man whose woman he probably stole away. I'm like, well, most of those people actually died in wars. Yeah, pushed into religion and all sorts of stuff. Just miserable life. Like genuinely, man, it takes so much effort just to keep one woman happy, and I'm like, how is even possible to manage 700 women with 300 sex slaves? I don't know. One thing was sure though, it was genuinely miserable for women as well as for men. Women were just treated like objects, and it's kind of true even in today's context, but let's be real, man. We all want love from the start, but like most men didn't got love. Only high status, high value people got, and it genuinely made me sad, honestly. My biggest takeaway from this was just like people literally compare history and say this is what a woman wants, like comparing us with gorilla, like alpha beta male. I'm like, bruh, gorilla, average gorilla is like three times. I think I could be wrong, but like three times greater in size than a female gorilla. I'm like, do you think he's gonna ask for her consent? This concept of consent even exists in today's day and age? Cause like it's about comfort. It's about being happy, being in a loving relationship with your partner. Like, do you genuinely think like Solman like gave a shit, or even Akbar gave a shit about those hundreds of wives having orgasm? Like it actually takes 20 minutes of foreplay, 20 to 30 minutes of foreplay to even make a woman aroused. I'm like, damn, that feels genuinely sad, honestly. Being used like sex doll. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, we can't compare ourselves with animals, man. We have complex emotions. Of course, animals also have emotions, but let's be real, man. Let's be real. We are the most advanced species on the planet. I don't give a shit about some of the species which can outlast us, probably, but man, it's kind of complicated. There's so much depth into it. And I hate when people just say like, oh, my girl just dumped me cause like she was cheating, and like it's not even the case most of the time. Cheating happens so less often. Like it happens like only 15% in the cases, and that person is not even happy. Thing is, that person is not even happy. Most probably his wife or her husband doesn't appreciate her, doesn't make her feel loved. That's why, of course, like physical intimacy is a big part of that. But I'm like, you know what I mean? There's so many things. I mean, life is complex. We can't judge somebody based on assumptions. I mean, just be like me, I guess. Just, uh, just consider your ex partner being dead. Like, if your romantic partner like dies, will you like have any resentment towards them? Like, obviously not. That's just how I consider it. But definitely, man, recency bias is so fucked up. Like, in the last few moments, I had terrible feelings about the relationship. So whenever I think about my past partner, I'm like, even though we had like 99% of the time we had so much fun and happiness, but like recency bias just makes the feeling miserable. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I deleted everything, man. Call recordings, screenshots of chats, and photos, everything. And I'm like, I kind of feel bad now. Because, like, there were genuinely so many of my character development moments as well. It's not just about that person, it's about what kind of person I have become because of that character arc. Of course, one thing I was thinking about was like, what will my future partner think about me having those things, me having a ex partner? And I'm like, I mean, look, it might feel weird, but in our culture, at least people around me, most of the time we don't get into relationships before marriage, and we marry pretty early, pretty early. Like, I think average age around me is like 22 years old. Like, yeah, insane. I am 22-year-old and I don't want to get married in like next 2 or 3 years. Maybe in 4 years I want to get married, but like, but that's not the case. And like, it's of course like fucked up stats cause of rural areas. In those places, people just don't give a shit. Gets married at like 16 years old. Yeah, I mean, it's illegal nowadays, that's why. Maybe 18 years of age, but you know there also used to be culture where like 13-year-old girls used to get married to 50 or 60-year-old wrinkled mans. I'm like, wrinkled grandpas, and I'm like, and they just died. And like, if those men died, I'm not even men, grandpas died, their husband, I'm like, they literally had to kill themselves in fire. I'm like, damn, like history is horrifying, man. History is horrifying. I don't think I'm gonna do any research on history. I mean, it is so horrifying. Nobody was happy, man. Only top 1% people were happy. All other people were miserable. It is genuinely so fucked up, man. Oh my god. But I have a hope for future. Like our life is so much better, honestly. Like we also have different types of issues like information overload. We having gender wars and you know unrealistic beauty standards, and there's a lot of other issues as well. But still, at least we have choice now. At least we are not gonna die in war lonely at a very very young age. That is definitely not gonna happen, and I am grateful for that, honestly. A person like me, I mean, society um society in like 500 years ago, they would have abandoned me, like, definitely. And like I also hate the fact that people say like we have such low testosterone nowadays. I'm like, I mean, maybe it is true, but like I think there's more nuance to it. There used to be so many miscarriages. I mean, not miscarriages, I mean abortions as well. If they were not like woman, insanely fucked up sex ratio. One man marrying like 700 women, and already woman being in like low stock. It just fucked up, man. It just fucked up. Yeah, like most, I mean, marriage culture is definitely one of the biggest W's in the history of society. Yeah. I mean, now, like, even if you are bald, pudgy, ugly, like, you still can get married, even if you're not rich, even if you're not charismatic, even if you're not any of those high value strata male thingies, you can still get married and you can still find real unconditional love. It is real. And I'm like, bruh, I don't know. I don't want to think about these things. It genuinely kind of made me miserable. I mean, feel miserable. I'm not miserable, obviously. I'm gonna watch One Piece. Even on my potato PC, there's like, Nami, like happy in Skypiea. They landed in Skypiea. I'm watching Skypiea arc, One Piece. I'm like, I'm gonna watch One Piece, man. So I was thinking about just these high beauty standards, man. I think I'm deaf. I literally unfollowed, okay? I used to follow few ladies, blonde, blue eyed, ladies, and I'm like, that's not how average Indian girl looks like, okay? I don't want my future wife to, I mean, I don't want to compare my future wife with these blonde, blue eyed, mystical beasts, mystical creatures. I don't want to do that, man. They are not even option. They are not even my option. I, even if it's like I just wanna like marry somebody like that, I'm like she will not even be happy. Happiness is like the most important factor for me. I mean, if she will not be happy, then why would I be happy in the relationship? Because this, if she, I mean, I'm into soft, feminine, elegant woman, and those kind of women don't want a lot of attention in their life, and foreigners get a lot of attention, insane level of attention. Even if you're just traveling to India, like you will just see like you will get so much attention, unnecessary attention, and just in general, it's quite tough to survive in this, you know, society. Cause it's I don't want to use the word backward society, but it's quite different to say the least. And I have like seen some videos where they were like testing girls like purity, like how virgin is she, with some weird methods. Like I don't exactly remember. I saw one of those videos in like 4 years ago, and they use some cloth after marriage to see if, like, and before marriage to see if, like, she's like uh, pure or not. And I'm like, it was not even reliable way, and a lot of women were like, nah, she's actually not virgin. That was like the that was like, judged based on that stupid whatever cloth method. And I'm like, what if it was like her period blood or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even think about these things because it is so stupid, man. I mean, okay, I had real experience with a real my type of woman, genuinely pretty, and like she never even had a partner before me, and we didn't even had physical intimacy. I'll be honest, I didn't do anything with her because my thought process was I wanted to do that, but like she wants to wait until marriage, and I'm like, I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. Maybe it maybe feel like, cack soy boy behavior, but that's just my way of handling things. Okay. I will play minor here. I mean, splash shot is kind of tough for this duke. What was I saying? Yeah, like it used to be kind of messed up. It used to be kind of messed up. History sucks, man. History sucks. Don't compare relationships with gorillas or top 1% high status kings. Don't compare modern relationship with that. And of course, modern relationships kind of sucks cause lot of guys don't even get erect pp. Even if they're attracted to their partner, they still don't, cause they have just watched a bit too much of those kinds of videos, and it's so normalized as well. I'm just like, it's not even their fault. Me personally, I mean, look, I used to watch those videos not cause I was just addicted. It was like I didn't had any self control. Yeah, I didn't want it to, but I used to be like, just give in, okay. But I stopped doing that because I was like, it's literally cheating on my partner. Because our mind doesn't understand what is real and what is illusion. That's why manifestation and visualization stuff works. But it's such a bad feeling. It was such a horrible feeling, man. It genuinely feels so horrible to cheat on your partner. That is definitely horrible feeling. It's so this match is even like close cause like that person is just stupidly stupid. Diabolical stupid. What? How did the god hit? I mean, I won. I won. That's about it, man. That's about it. Oh yeah. I mean, look at my clan name, Pussycat. Pussycat, whatever. Mommy, which I mean, god damn, she looks so beautiful in this picture, man. Mashallah. Bruh, that hog banner is so goofy. And I just say mashallah, even though I'm not Muslim, Islamic people, but like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I think religion is definitely so important though. Religion is so important because it gives so much hope and direction to an average person. I think on default, if somebody is religious, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Even I will actually try to be more religious, I guess, because I believe in manifestation and just, you know, having faith in higher power, in universe and stuff like that. It's pretty healthy. I don't believe in stuff like heaven and hell existing, but it's kind of like I watched, Death Note, so that's where I got that idea of heaven and hell not existing. And I used to also like think too much about like light Yagami being right. I'm like, I mean, his intentions were good, but like he was genuinely evil, man. The way he manipulated Misa, that other lady, like fell in love with him. I'm like, bruh, he looks so cool. I mean, not just like his looks, but like the way he dresses. Definitely, man. It was so cool. And girls always fell for his charming look. I feel bad, man, when like girls get misused, mistreated. I'm kind of like Sanji, okay? I'm not like perverted blonde gag character, but like still I'm quite like Sanji. I will tell sometimes about more about those things. I should have poisoned, I think. I'm feeling so good though today that I'm making this video because are you are you slow, little bro? Are you slow? Okay, I will have to poison as well. He will play Goblin Gang definitely. Predicted. Okay, didn't predict. Now I'll predict it. What? You trying to play 3D chess with me? I mean 4D chess? Okay, okay. I don't know, man. I love bullying these people. I love bullying these people. A lot of people have questioned like why am I not even pushing? I mean, I mean, if you see like previous videos, I mean, videos from like 2023, late 2023, like I literally had name Harsh Love Pancake. Then I made changed my name to Harsh Love, my ex partner's name. Then I had to change it obviously because things didn't last, and I was like, whatever. But like, oh my god, super magical chest is back, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I will wait for like 2 months, see what kind of arenas they give. If it's interesting, then only I will push. Otherwise, I'll be forever stuck in Pancake Paladin. I genuinely loved that season so much, man. I literally have Pancake Tower skin, okay? Let me show you. Look at that. Pancake parapet. Pancake parapet. Hmm. I mean, that skin looks so cool, okay? That skin looks so cool. I really had so much fun in that season. Like in that season, I had an rival friend. It was so much fun, man. He was also splash art player. I was also splash art player. We were like competing against each other. Who will get more trophies, type of stuff. Um, he. I'm not gonna say he was like worse than me or I was better than him, but it was so fun. Even though I was behaving in a toxic way with him, but he was still being so nice to me. His name was Roy, I think. Maybe. I don't know. He was South Korean. Of course, he can't be North Korean. Sungjinu. Actually, Sungjinu is South Korean as well, right? There's so many things I can talk about, man. This video is already 30 minutes long, I think. But definitely, man, I love studying about human psychology and stuff. But man, female nature, I mean, those red pill female nature videos are bane of my existence. Though, I mean, I did a lot of research. I know Chat GPT glazes us a lot, but like, damn, I learned one thing though, that the woman, I mean, the type of woman I'm attracted to, which is, like I said, soft, feminine, elegant type of woman, like my ex, like who are not baddies, definitely not baddies. Boss bitch vibe, nah, nah. That's not the vibe they give. They give like a very shy, submissive, soft vibe. They make me feel like a child. I mean, like a child as well as this just makes me more masculine, okay? Even though I'm like quite feminine, not in a soy boy way, but like I'm very emotional, okay? I cry pretty easily, but I can understand males now as well. Like I used to have quite negative perception about average male, cause I like don't have many friends, and even if I had friends, I didn't really had open communication with them about their opinions on things. I think that's about it, man. Goodbye. Yeah.